top hat and the
What was that Desmos song?
Desmos, never trusting Desmos.
Oh, we're not supposed to.
No, you don't turn anything. Nothing is turned in here. This is. All right, guys. We have not so much time left. Hem. All right, so let me. I will post this on your. Oh yeah, what was the top hat? 8705. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to try to answer. So a couple of you had questions you were asking me a minute ago. I will try to stop and answer those for you once we get there, okay? So, the problem one basically just says asked you to do long division. And so there it is. Part B asks you to graph y equals to the, y equals 3 minus the square root of x plus 2 by transformations. So here's what it looks like. You'll forgive me if I'm not interacting with what you have on the board. Well, anyway. I'm going to stay up here. So there is evidence of yes. So listen, so I was thinking about it. In terms of the quiz, the test, this kind of problem, there's really two ways I can go, right? The one way would be to give you the little boxes to put your transformations in, like I gave you that sheet before, remember? The other way would just be to, here's a few different graphs, multiple choice, which one is it, That's the other way we use transformation of graphs, was to, to try to quickly think through multiple choice kind of graphs in our head. You had a lot of homework like that, right? Problem 2? Yep.
So for the first one, I had 3x, but it's supposed to be 3x squared.
Did I copy it down wrong?
Because there is no x squared for the long division.
My long division's wrong? I mean, it's possible. I was hurrying. Well, I'm dividing x plus 3 into it. So what are you saying that you don't like?
Like the x squared. This is supposed to be 3x to the third plus 3x squared.
I think I need the x squared though, because I do this x squared times that to give me x cubed.
No, yeah, what she's saying is that when you multiply the x squared by 3, you wrote down 3x and it's 3x squared.
Oh, well, I'll have to fix this. Yeah, problem 1 is wrong. So, hey, you guys win, I lose. So apparently there over there might be the right answer, except that, what have you done? I can't look at it.
I also had one question.
Synthetic division, killing me. What? Yes?
For the graph, when it's the 3 minus square root of x plus 2, are you using the 3 as up 3?
Up 3, yes.
Oh, okay.
Up 3.
Are you going to write it like that on the versus x on the other side? Like the parenthesis formula? Or never mind.
All right, so yeah, I will fix, thank you. Let me fix number 1 before I scan and post this, yeah? Okay. Problem 2, factor, all right? So I factor it, and completing the square on the last one reveals that there's some ugly roots, all right? And then I put them, square root of 24 is close to 5, so this is kind of sort of like minus 10. This is just a little bit shy of 0 to the left, and that gives me this pattern, which gives me that graph. Yeah? That looks pretty close, I think. I don't know about the something funny going on over there. I mean, I see the graph, but I don't see the work over there. It just seems like maybe someone's used a graphing utility, or maybe plugged, I don't know. So I don't see the work for the graph there. So what's on the board is not completely factored, right?
No.
Yeah, so there's that. Problem 3. is a tricky problem. If you got problem 3, I feel for you. I haven't done one like this yet in class, maybe, sort of. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Some of the sections I haven't. So here we wanted f of x less than 0, which means I need the thing to bounce off the x-axis if it's going to keep negative. So I put a square on each one of the terms, and then I work it out. I get this. Yeah. So listen, all of the problems on the problem sheet here, they're all moderate to challenging. All right. So don't, if you feel like overwhelmed, that's okay. These are hard problems, right? The quiz will also have some easier problems. So hopefully that's not true. Some of these are easy. The transformation problem was easy. The long division problem was easy. The one I messed up was easy, right? What's that? What have I done? All right, problem 4. So do the long division. Hopefully I did it right this time. And so the 3x is what we call an oblique asymptote. Like if the asymptote's a line, it's an oblique asymptote, right? This one here, this is prime, that doesn't factor. This gives you x plus 2 times x minus 2 squared, which gives us x plus 2 squared times x minus 2 squared plus x plus 6. I put my critical numbers down, I check my signs, I get a graph that looks something kind of sort of. Yeah, okay, so it's getting there. It's getting there. Signs of life, it's good. Problem 5 is over here. Yeah, I think that's good. It's good. So we can just, transform, shift over 2, up 3, like that. Problem 6. Problem 6 is a little bit tricky. Problem 6 is tricky because there's not one answer. There are 3 possible answers here. And even so, you could take any one of these answers and multiply by a number, it'd still be an answer, right? So this one, you wanted degree 7 polynomial. You wanted to bounce at minus 2, 0, and 8, 0. So I said make turning points there. That's another way of saying bounce. Turns, turning point. And so if that confused you, my apologies. Not my intention. Although my intention is for you to become aware of the terminology turning point in that problem. That's kind of the whole point. Yep.
Isn't that degree polynomial?
These are hopefully not 8th degree. What have I done? That's supposed to be a 3. That's a 3. My bad. That's just a typo. So that was supposed to be 3 and then 1. So then you get either 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is 7, or 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is 7, or 2 plus 4 plus 1, which is 7. Those are 3 different strategies you could use to get bounces at minus 2 and 8 and a cross. Well, you have to have a crossing at 3. So hopefully you guys got problem 7. Let me just skip ahead here. So problem 9. Everyone should look at problem 9 and also problem, what was it? Problem 9 and problem 10 and problem 11 are something everyone should look at for sure. That's there. So so remember we have the complex 0, right? Come in conjugate pairs, and each complex 0 gives you a prime. Stop that. It gives you a prime polynomial factor, right? So then I can divide that in to find out the other factor, and then the other factor I can factor, and so I get this, right? Now the other one, problem 10, was trickier because that one I gave you 2 complex zeros. Each one gives you a prime polynomial, prime quadratic, and so the product of those has to be a factor. So I multiplied them out, and then I divided that 1/4 order polynomial into the 5th order here, and I just got x minus 1. So that showed me that I can factor the 5th order. Stop that stupid page number, you dummy. I can factor the 5th order like this, okay, because this is the 4th order I divided into. And then these 2 are prime, right? So that's completely factored over the reals. But the prime ones split into a pair of conjugate factors if we want to factor over the complex numbers. When I was talking about the problems being challenging on this problem sheet. This is what I meant. This one is challenging, okay? And then finally I'm out of time. Oh, the graph for that is kind of stupid. But anyway, I'll shut up because I know my time is done. So you keep the sheet. You don't have to turn it back to me. And I will post the solution, hopefully with correct solutions. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope you found this helpful.
I have a question. Everything on the sheet you just did, is that like everything that's going to be on the quiz?
It's kind of, it's not everything that could be on the quiz, but it certainly is indicative things that might be on the quiz, yeah. I mean, the quiz covers material past test 1, and so if you look at it, what we do, we started with like transformation of graphs, then we did, graphing polynomials, and then we did graphing rational functions. I think that's kind of like a summary, right?
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
So,
Will the complex numbers be on the quiz?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just one question about that. When you're gonna do long division.
Oh, 1 second. Sorry.